What is up, YTPC Legends? Johnny here with Erinmore Mixture and Gawith Horgarth Cherry Vanilla. That's right, folks. Piper X1X Blend time.
Hi, I'm Jeffrey, and this is Life with a Pipe. Thanks for joining me again today. Well, it arrived. My sample of the X1X Blend from Johnny, 209 Piper. Thank you so much, Johnny, for making this available to us. I had originally not requested a sample. I was just getting back into the YTPC at the moment, and I don't know, I didn't feel worthy or whatever to jump into something like that, but Johnny waited a while for his batch to marinate before he sent it out, and he mentioned that he had a few more samples that he was willing to send out, and I had to jump on it. This is a blend that I've been hearing Jonathan Piper X1X talk about for years now, and it has been on my to try list, but having to buy a 50-gram tin of something you're not familiar with, that you're not sure you're going to like, you know, gives you a moment of pause sometimes. But having to buy two things that you're not certain you're going to like makes it even a harder sell. So X1X Blend is a combination of two different tobaccos. It is the Gawith Hogarth American Blend, which is a cherry vanilla blend, and it is Erinmore Mixture, not Erinmore Flake. Erinmore Mixture, which is the ribbon cut, but it is different than the flake. My understanding of Jonathan's motive behind creating this blend is that he really enjoys Erinmore Flake. It's a stronger flavor, a more dense flavor, but Erinmore Mixture is not as flavorful. So to make up for that, he blended in the Gawith Hogarth Cherry Vanilla and came up with the X1X Blend, and it is a favorite of his. He's shown us many times on his channel him whipping up a batch, and I'll throw in a clip of that here.
I've ordered some Gawith Horgarth American Blend Cherry and Vanilla and some Erinmore. And that's what I make me X1X Blend up with. So I just thought I'd show you, you know, basically how I mix it. It's pretty straightforward like. But housekeeping at the moment, I'm smoking a 7mm, it's a 623, it's a 6mm filter. Lovely little pipe this. And in it I've got some Erinmore Flake. And I've said this so many times before, guys. The Erinmore Flake, it's an outstanding smoke, but the Erinmore Mixture for me just doesn't float my boat, if that makes any sense. But within the Erinmore Mixture, it works. So I've got me sorry about the light, guys. It's a Gawith Horgarth, it's a cherry and vanilla. So it's quite straightforward. Got myself a tub. I think these cards are great, these. I just open it up. It's a lovely tobacco this, but for me, you and I haven't smoked this on its own for a long time, but I did find it was a bit too harsh. You got your black Cavendishes in there and what have you. And basically, a tub and dump it all in. That's a 50 gram tin of that. Get it all loosened up. And then, because over here Erinmore mixture comes in a packet. Erinmore's, it comes in there. Just mix it up. Give it a right good mix up. Everything in there. You've got your 50 gram of Gawith Horgarth cherry and vanilla. And a 50 gram pouch of Erinmore flake. Give it a right good stir up, make sure everything's mixed up together. If it comes in a pouch it can get a bit sticky, but just give it a right good mix up. And then you're left with that. It's bad light, I'm really sorry guys. But you're left with a lot of goodness, a right good smoke.
And of course, he enjoys his X1X blend in a Hardcastle.
You know, grab any pipe, you know. Whatever pipe you fancy, smoke it. And these do smoke well, like by God they do. And there weren't a lot of money neither. I think a few of you out there got one of these. Oh, different types of Hardcastles, and they smoke very, very good.
Now, Johnny did his opening sample of this with a Hardcastle, and when I saw that, I had to do that myself. So many of you know, many of you probably don't, but if you go deep in the archives of my channel, back to the very beginning, I purchased a massive auction lot of pipes, and in that lot was a Hardcastle. So I went and dug it out, and this is what I came out with. This is a Hardcastle Deluxe, shape number 533. Stamp also says made in London, England. It has a brass ferrule, which is not a repair. That's how it came. You can see, I don't know if that can come through, how the stamping is on the bottom there. But based on how the bottom is, you can see that the ferrule is a part of the original structure. Has the Hardcastle H on the stem. Stem is in great condition. It does have some bite marks on it. Top and on the bottom. I have not attempted to do any restoration on this. I simply spent some time last night cleaning and sanitizing the pipe. It did not take a whole lot more than a standard cleaning would. There's definitely a lingering English blend smell in the pipe, but not enough to be off-putting. I wouldn't even really call it a ghost per se, but I did not feel it justified a alcohol and salt treatment. Maybe I'll get to that someday, but I wanted to do this tasting in this Hardcastle in honor of Jonathan. So, Jonathan, here's to you. Now, let's go ahead and load up this pipe with some X1X Blend. All right, so here we go. This is a little tray that I got for Christmas. It is not real leather, but it is firm. Clips. Does the trick. It's not one of the really nice handmade leather valets, but it does the trick. Let's open this up. Looks nice. Hardcastle. See if we can get that stamp in there. Hardcastle Deluxe, 533. Let's get that centered. There we go. Made in England. Brass ferrule on that with the Hardcastle H. This pipe cleaned up beautifully. Didn't need a whole lot of work. Really more of just a sanitation job than anything. Definitely had Englishes smoked out of it, but it wasn't a super strong ghost, so I didn't worry about it. There we go. Johnny, again, thank you very much. Jonathan, here's to you. Wow. The fruity sweetness right off the Charlight is very noticeable, very apparent. Maybe smoking it out of this pipe that I am unfamiliar with was not the best way to start off with a blind or a first time tasting. You know, I am just not getting a whole lot from this. I'm going to try this in a different pipe. Hold that thought. And we're back. I hope it's the sentiment that matters. Jonathan, I tried with a Hardcastle, but that Hardcastle may have had a much more persistent ghost than I was giving it credit for. So I have repacked a bowl in my meerschaum. Here we go. Okay, so more flavor out of this. That's good. Such an interesting flavor, though. It's sweet. The cherry's definitely more on the scent side rather than the taste side. But it's just an overall sweet blend. And you got the underlying tobaccos. The tobaccos are clearly quality, mostly Virginias. Now, Erinmore mixture is an STG product these days, and Pipes and Cigars is the website in the United States that's run by STG. If you look at the description of Erinmore mixture on their website, there's a special note there. And it says that even though there's a pineapple on the logo, there is no pineapple flavoring in the tobacco, which many people just assume that that's what it is, because it is a sweet fruit topping that is on that particular blend. But that the fruitiness is definitely in the realm of stone fruit. Apricots is where my mind goes first. And then the cherry vanilla just gives it a very smooth flavor. And the palate feel is very, very creamy, very smooth. I can see why Jonathan enjoys it very much. Now, if you're an aromatic smoker and you want to maybe bridge into Virginia's, Erinmore mixture is probably a great place to start that thought process, because again, it is high quality Virginias with a fruit topping, fruit essences. And if you really want to slow step it, you could do what Jonathan's done here and blend in an aromatic with it. This cherry flavor is not anything like the American cherries that we're used to. This is nothing like a cherry bomb. This is nothing like a Cold Blood Red Moon. Nothing like Captain Black Cherry. It's a much more sophisticated cherry. Leave it to Gawith Hogarth to be sophisticated. Well, Jonathan, I hope you've enjoyed watching us, fellow YTPC members across the pond, enjoy your X1X blend. Jonathan, so sorry that 2025 had ended up the way it has. It's been great seeing you post a bit more towards the end of 2025 into 2026 here. Even though you're not making a whole lot of videos, you're clearly playing around with some AI photos and that sort of thing. So it's fun to see what you've been coming up with your dogs and everything. We hope you continue to feel better. We're here rooting for you. And I hope that this series that Johnny has put together for you has brought a smile to your face. Thank you, Johnny. And remember, life with a pipe is better than without. Bye for now.